Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today I am going to go over my skincare with you guys. Get this mirror out of my way. And those of you that have been here with me know that I have done, okay, so that skincare is the Obagi Derm system, and this is the box that it comes in. And those of you that have been here with me since the very beginning know that I have gone on and off of Obagi since before YouTube. So I guess since I was about in my mid-30s, and I'm 46 now. So, you know, a good, I probably have been on and off of this at least 12 years or so. And so what I want to do today is just tell you a little bit about it as far as like what to expect, and then I'll go through my routine. So, Obagi Derm system, it comes in two different sets. One is for dry skin and one is for oily, probably normal to oily skin. The one for dry skin has like a cream cleanser. It has just Exposome, not Exposome Forte, which is a lighter exfoliant. And it's just going to be, you know, for people that have sensitive skin and need more of a gentle system. Each time I've been put on the Obagi Derm for normal to oily skin. Okay, and it says on the pamphlet, restore. The key to restoring younger, healthier looking skin is at your fingertips. And this Obagi is not, it's only available in doctor's offices, or you know, if you're going to get it online, you should probably have some type of consultation. I'm not sure. I won't go into that. But in most cases, I've only ever bought it from a doctor's office, like either a med spa or like your plastic surgeon that has estheticians in there and stuff too. And because it is prescription strength, it is nothing. You're going to want someone to consult with as you're using it in case something were to, you know, you were to have questions. And I can remember the first time I was on it, you know, I had never experienced so much transformation and flaking and redness. It was the first time I had used Retin, which is something I'll get into. But so it says transform your skin with the #1 prescription strength, physician dispensed skincare system. Okay, with the daily use, you should expect to see more resilient looking skin, reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, refreshed look with more even skin tone and texture. And I'm gonna stop with that because I think one of the main reasons people use the Obagi Derm system is for discoloration, and that is what first brought me to Obagi. Sun damage, melasma from having children and then being in the sun, any kind of hormonal, you know, flux will sometimes give women, you know, even birth control pills and stuff will give women, you know, the brown patches and the hyperpigmentation, and so reduced hyperpigmentation and discoloration. Before I ever even heard about this, one of my best friends, she had really bad melasma. She had it on her cheeks and it like went down almost like in a teardrop on both cheeks, and then she had it above her mouth. I mean, it was just really, really bad. And she's got real olivey skin, and I mean, she peeled like a snake, but her face, it was unbelievable, the transformation, unbelievable. And that is what got it in my head. And then I ended up going in a med spa I went in Glow Med Spa looking for Glow Minerals. Someone had told me about their mineral foundation, and then it went on from there. I went and had a consultation, and I've been there ever since. So you can see the Derm system with Tretinoin, which is Retin, visible results at 12 weeks for all skin types. So you do get major results. It is the most fascinating skincare I can imagine. I mean, it's the most fascinating skincare I've ever seen. I mean, I've never seen action like this. And after you've done this, it is very, very, very hard to go back to over-the-counter skincare. It just is. Now, if you're someone who doesn't suffer with hyperpigmentation or some of the other issues that I'm going to tell you about, then you may not need it. But it's just really it's action. You know, you really see the action. See, I won't go into the statistics there. The main thing I wanted to kind of go over is it is a 3-phase program. So I don't want anyone to watch me, you know, of course, I feel good that if you get it, you're going to get it from someone who is going to look at your skin and make sure you are a candidate for this. But I want to make sure that I tell you everything that I feel like I should, so you don't get it, start peeling, and start freaking out. So phase 1 is the first week, 1 to 6 weeks, around about, and that is called the remove phase. And you will see clinical action with results. Okay, so penetration below the surface of the skin to correct signs of aging and acne flares. The top layer of the skin is exfoliated, removing dull old skin cells to help promote new skin growth. You will see your skin skin begin to adapt to the system. Expect to experience itching, dryness, and redness, and should subside by the end of phase 2. You will begin to notice more even tone appearance of your skin. Okay, so here's a good time to stop, and I forgot to bring my Retin out here, so let me go get it. I'll be right back. Okay, so when you buy the system, it comes with everything you need, and then like when they open this box, it will have, this slot will be empty. It will come with like an empty box. I think it said it was the Obagi, an empty box, you know, saying that you're going to get Retin A. The reason it's not already included in here is because there are different strengths of Retin A. And I suggest that you and your esthetician or your doctor will too. If you are not used to Retin A, they will suggest that you start with the lowest one or whatever one they think is good for your skincare. And they may tell you, you know, only do it once a week. And I'll get into that further, where you're going to use it. But so that is something that you're going to have to, that will depend on your skin. Okay, so this time when I bought this skincare system, I have been using it for so long that I had been on the Refissa, let's see, 0.5. This is, it used to be owned by Obagi. I don't think it is anymore. And this is a very, very emollient Tretinoin or Retin A cream, and I had been using this by itself. But it's not really the best to mix with this, and it's really better suited for dry skin, but I'm just using it all up because it's so expensive. And then I had gone to the dermatologist and they gave me this, which is a 0.5 just Tretinoin cream. And the generic would work just fine. It's, you know, that's fine. And but when I went to start Obagi this time, and I had a consultation, you know, what am I trying to say, facial. And that's something I believe in, is when you're getting ready to start something new, have a facial and let them really look at your skin without your makeup on or without your skincare done, and really look at it and tell what you need. So this time they bumped me up to, and this is the Obagi brand Tretinoin cream in 0.1%. So, and you can see it takes very, very little, less than a pea size amount, like a LeSueur pea, not a school pea, that you'll use from this. So that is what I bought in addition to this when I first started. So the initial cost is, let's see, this was, I think, was $100 on its own, and then this kit is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $500. It can be a little bit more, but then you may get some type of special. Obagi may be running a special. I think I bought it at my, the plastic surgeon that I have gone to in the past has an esthetician's side that I go to also sometimes. And they were running a special that if you spent X amount, you got X amount off. And then I actually got an additional toner and cleanser to go with it. So, but it's going to cost you round about $500 for the kit and probably about $100 for the Retin A. But this will last you a long time. It really will. Okay, so let's go on to phase 2. It's called Restart, and this is round about weeks 7 to 12. Skin produces normal, healthy cells. Pigment cells are distributing melanin more evenly. Your skin is now adjusting to the system, and you will notice smoother, softer, and clearer skin. Skin is becoming more even-toned. So what I call the ugly phase of Obagi, where your skin is just literally peeling off. And if I have a picture to put in here, I'm not going to have one from years ago, but I might have one from even this time, where right here I peeled for a solid, all around here, I peeled every day for probably, I still peel periodically. Probably for the first 4 to 6 weeks. And what'll happen is you'll get up in the morning, you'll wash your face and everything will be smooth. You'll put your makeup on, and then by lunchtime you will see your skin starting to just do that breakup, like like on cartoons, like really dry land or something would break up, you know? And you just have to deal with it. And that's why using different makeups will probably be in your future. Bare Minerals or Laura Mercier, mineral powder, will be really great because it doesn't accent it as much. And it's sunscreen, because you're going to want to really protect your skin during this time. Okay, so then we go through phase 2, where everything starts to get a lot better. And then you're in phase 3, you are in the refresh period, weeks 13 to 18. Skin cells are in the process of transformation. Your skin is becoming clearer, firmer looking, naturally hydrated, and more even toned. And I am going to have to look back in my videos to see exactly when I started this again. Or maybe I might even have a receipt that will show when I started this. I think I have a video. I think it was right about when I started my Monat hair care. So it must have been right around maybe April 8th or something. I'll put down at the bottom when it was. And so then you go into phase 4, which is restore. Your skin looks restored. Healthy skin needs to be maintained. Skin results more radiant, even-toned, and resilient looking skin. And I can really say that. It really has made my skin like bounce back and not seem so just heavy and wrinkly feeling. I don't know what it, everybody's different. So let's go over what I do starting in the morning. Okay, so the first thing I do is wash my face with the Obagi Foaming Gel, and I just love this stuff. It makes your skin feel so clean but not stripped at all. It's a pink, good smelling gel, deep cleanses to leave even oily skin clean and fresh. Okay, and then I go over it with my toner, restores skin's pH balance. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, can I use my cleanser and my toner, or is that all the whole kit necessary? Well, it's made to go together, and I have found that it works better in a kit. And I think that they're all just made to work with each other, and I find that it's easier to be in the habit. I can remember when I first started, because each bottle will have AM and PM if you use it for both, or AM or PM, because some of it you'll just use in the morning, some of it you'll just use at night. And I can remember like keeping the pamphlet out and just making sure I had everything right. So, and it just really helps to have a whole system, I think. So here is your your foaming cleanser and your toner. Okay, so the morning, the next thing I would do, and this is for AM and PM, you will use your clear. And it's a thick white just lotion, and this has your hydroquinone, which is the 4%, which is prescription strength. And what this is going to do is it's going to target. You put it all over your face, but you will be amazed that it targets your actual, if you have a little, I don't know if you guys can see, I should have shown you, that spot under my eye is almost all the way gone, and you know how dark it was. Like I don't even have to use my Giorgio Armani anymore to cover it up. So it will actually target individual spots. I've always had like one right there. When I first started, I can remember I had a place right here, and I had almost like a mustache from the melasma. And what you don't understand, or you might not realize, is that pigmented skin actually has like a little bit of a texture to it, and this will kind of catch on that, and those places will literally peel off. I have been in the mirror in the mornings and just had tweezers peeling the little flakes of skin off of this that just come off of it. And sometimes like it'll be a little spot, and you'll see the whole way around the spot will start flaking up on the edges, and you can just peel it off. Now in the beginning you don't want to do that, because if your skin is irritated, don't peel that off until you know the skin underneath it is healthy, because in the beginning, if you start picking too much, it could get raw. So, and I'll kind of touch on that in a minute with what might be causing that to happen. So in the mornings, I put this on, and oh, I'm sorry. Let me back up before the clear. Okay, in the mornings, I cleanse, tone, and then this is something I bought in addition to the new Derm system too. This is my vitamin C. This is important for, it's good for everything. It's really right up there with Retin for clinical studies of anti-aging and to really, really penetrate and restore the skin. And I have always used 15%, and now they bumped me up to the 20% Obagi Professional C Serum. I just put about 6 drops of this in my hand, and I go like this, and I press it into, because I have the discoloration, it's really getting much, much better. I take the Obagi all the way down my neck, and every single step, I mean, clear, blender, everything. And so I put this C serum on, which I did have to buy separate. So you'll just have to ask your technician or doctor if they want you to put this in with your system or not. And then I go start doing the lunches and, doing our morning routine, and let that absorb for a good, 5 minutes or so. Then I go in the bathroom, and I go in with the clear, which is a hydroquinone. And then I might go do something else, like take something to the car or something like that. And then my last step as far as skincare goes is the Exposome Forte. And if you're dry, sensitive skin, you'll have just Exposome, but this one is a little bit stronger. I believe this one has glycolic and lactic acid in it, and it might even have, it's tough stuff. It's, let's see, glycolic acid, lactic acid, and I'm not sure if it has anything else, but it has those 2 in it, and it is pretty major. It's prescription strength. And what this does is help that skin that is, regenerating, and your cells are reproducing, and new skin is wanting to come up, but you have to get that old skin off. And the Retin will help, those cells reproduce and come up, but you need something to dissolve, kind of like they say, the glue in between that lock the skin cells in place, and that's what this does. And it tingles, especially you will not be able to use it. Like when I'm really, really peeling right there, I just avoid that section because it stings. And so this will help, dissolve that glue in between the skin cells and help it be able to slough off. It helps it, exfoliate. Okay, and then I go in with there is a sunscreen that comes with this, but 9 times out of 10, I use the Shiseido BB Sport that I'm using now, that is like waterproof SPF 50, because I'm using that as a base for my foundation. So then I go on with my day, and lately everything's been peachy, no peeling or anything like that, and I come home at night, and then I go to take off my makeup. I usually, remove my makeup first with Bioderma. If I need to use something, a makeup remover, I do, but then I go over it with Bioderma. Then sometimes it depends. This makeup with the Shiseido BB Sport is, like I said, it's sweat-proof and waterproof. I mean, it really is. You have to take it off. And so sometimes I'll even go over my face with like a Dove makeup remover wipe, and then I wash my face. If I'm at the sink, I use the same gel. But 9 times out of 10, I take off my makeup and I get in the shower. And when I'm in the shower, to take off my makeup or to cleanse my face, I use my Clarisonic with this fabulous, best brush I have ever used, which is this one. It's my new cashmere brush. It's for radiance, and I love it. It has made me fall in love with my Clarisonic all over again. I just love it. And what I use is this Osmosis Md Purify that Corey sent me, and it is a gel, and it's an enzyme cleanser, and it's very similar in the way that it makes my skin feel as the Obagi. So it keeps me from having to take, you know, the cleanser back from one place to the other. And so I've really, really enjoyed this in the shower. Then I get out of the shower, you know, put my body lotion and everything on, and I go over to my sink and use the toner and do that. And then you're going to go back in, and you'll notice the toner and the cleanser have AM and PM. And then you're going to go in with your clear, the hydroquinone, which has AM and PM. But at night, instead of using the Exposome Forte, that is the you know, the glycolic acid and lactic acid, at night you're going to use the blender. And this is a wonderful product and really genius for Dr. Obagi to have thought of, even though he does not own this company anymore. He is the one who created it. And what this is a cream that has the 4% hydroquinone. It's a skin lightener and blending cream. And what you do is you take a little bit of this, and this is when your Retin A comes in place. And a tiny, tiny Lesueur pea size amount, if that much, of this. And then I put them both on my finger, and then I take it and I just blend them together, and then you rub them in. And that, the way it was explained to me, is that Retin A is going deep. It really penetrates your skin. It goes deep in your skin cells, and I believe it's the only thing that can really penetrate the actual skin cell. And what it does, the girl said it was like a little man with a backpack, and it puts all the stuff that you've put on your skin in its backpack, and it takes it down deep into your skin to work. And so it really bumps up the power of this hydroquinone that is in the blender. And it's real neat because it gives you something, because everybody knows it's hard to spread a pea-sized amount of Retin A all over your skin. So it works both ways. And then that is your last step for night. And so you just do that over and over, you know, each morning and each night. Okay, say that you start and your face is just peeling and it is just raw looking. What they're going to tell you is to back off of this Retin A. That is what's going to be doing. This is the action right here. And so they're going to tell you, I remember when I first started, they told me every third night, and it was really, really strong. And then they told me even if I could just do it once a week. And then over the years, I have built up a tolerance and can use it. And now there's all kinds of tricks that people will tell you will work to help with you tolerating Retin A. I recommend that you discuss that with the person that, you know, is helping you, because you don't want to, you want those effects. There's going to be an ugly phase. You're going to see a difference, but you have to know that you're going to come out on the other side. You have to be willing to go through that to get the true results. And so I think that most people will know that. When you look at the before and afters and you look at people going through the Obagi New Derm system, then you will see that it's action. Now, each person is going to be different. Some people might not have a lot of damaged skin. Some people might not have as much. They might have been exfoliating the whole time and not have a lot of skin to come off. But then some may have never exfoliated and have real leathery skin, and so they're going to have a lot of peeling, and their ugly phase is going to be uglier. So you just never know. It is an individual thing, but you have to be prepared and you have to embrace that phase and just know that it's going to be so worth it. And those of you that have been here with me, you know, I'm here 2-3 times a week, so you've seen my skin and you've seen that it has cleared up. It's just wonderful. It's one of the best decisions I've made. And I'm not saying that all other skincare systems aren't good. I'm sure everybody's going to say all the things. Somebody's going to say coconut oil and castor oil, or, you know, Paula's Choice and everything else, and that's fine. Everybody finds things that work for them, but I just wanted to tell you about what was working for me. And for anyone, someone that's maybe never watched me and is just starting Obagi New Derm, you know, I'm someone that I feel like I've been through this entire kit I don't know how many times, and I've even gone through a little travel size kit when I wanted to just have a refresher. And I'm glad I thought about this. So one of your questions is going to be, well, do you just do that forever? Well, what happens is when you're finished and you are satisfied, what they would do is put you on like a maintenance plan. Let's see, and there's your morning and night routine that they could have filled out for me if they needed to. Let's see, does it say anything? It probably says get with your physician about your, okay, and here is where it says measuring Obagi products. You can see that size right there that it's telling you when you need it. Goodness, I don't know if it really goes into, anyway, when I usually get into the maintenance, what I like to do is I still use the cleanser, the toner, the clear, and maybe I might leave out the clear and just do the blender. And gosh, I really like all of it. Maybe I might skip every other day using the Exposome Forte. It's an individual basis thing. You will decide what you need and what you want to keep up with. But I have learned not to let it go too far. And because once you have faded those spots, don't think that they won't come back. You are having to keep them down. And so you always have to wear your sunscreen, even when it's cloudy outside, always. So I hope that helps some. Please feel free to ask me any questions. I'm sure there are many things that I forgot. But most of all, I wanted to just kind of give you an idea of what to expect. I wanted to tell you how much I love it. You know, I wanted you to I really want you to stick with it and get the full benefits out of it. And I think you will be amazed, and I think you will be very, very happy. So I'm gonna do a quick outfit of the day and then let you go. I'll be right back. Okay, so today I have on one of my dresses. You guys have seen this before. I have it in gray and black, and it's the I think it's called Black Label Faux Wrap dress. It's one of my favorites. It's a good just go-to dress. And then for accessories, I have on my Sheila Fajl, the polished gold hoops, favorite hoops. And then I have on one of my Bubbles rings. This one's a little bit different because it has a small and a big, and I don't think I have any more of these left, but I do have the big Bubbles rings. My watch that my dad gave me, my Rolex. And and then I haven't taken this off, and I don't know if I will. I love it. My new necklace from Oliver. That's the Mary, I don't know how to pronounce it. If it's Mary, I think it's Mary Wife. And I just love it. And then today I do have on my regular Laura Geller Tahitian glow. I like that so much better than the other one. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that you got something out of this. And I will see you here real soon. Bye-bye.